let's talk about now the why of why we chose that method of cuffing. There's a very common cuffing method where we put hands on top of the head, whether interlaced fingers, not interlaced fingers, and then my cuffs come out. I put a cuff on that wrist. I have to bring it all the way back here. I lose connection with one or the other, or I have a lot of space to be moving. Okay. Also, his elbows have gravity in effect. Okay. What I mean by that is he wants to turn and strike me with his elbow. Even though I have control of interlaced fingers, it's very difficult for me to stop that gravity coming, especially if there's a size difference. Now, imagine he's a taller suspect and I'm a shorter officer. I might not even be able to get up into this position. I have opening, I've extended my body now, so I'm taking myself out of a good fighting position. So we prefer not to do that. If I have him cuffed already, and I'll cuff him again the way we prefer, and I'll talk about taking cuffs off and the reason we take them off where we're at. So I get those cuffs on him, say they're double locked, and I'm gonna take the cuffs off. What we commonly see prior to what I did, okay, is I'm gonna take this cuff off your hand. I want you to put it on your head. Put it on your head, and then we would create distance and we would step out and we would work this cuff. The problem with this is in like striking arts, the jab lead hand is the measuring stick for the power, and his hand is turned across and he doesn't have to make a significant movement to be able to punch and strike me. So now I put myself right in the line for him to turn and throw a punch right down the pipe. Okay? So we don't like this method of uncuffing people. The easiest method for us is just to leave their hands in the place where we cuffed them. We cuffed them in this position because they're structurally not in a good place to be able to punch us, strike us, or hit us. If he wants to punch or move me from here, he has to make a significant movement to be able to do those. He has to turn basically in 180 degrees one way or the other to strike me. So he's significantly weaker in this structural position than he is if I allow him to get his hands up here. Also, most officers, size-wise, may have trouble even reaching up to control those hands. So in the end, that's why we came up with the method of cuffing that we did. We also are huge believers of our cuffs don't come out until we control both hands, because most people resist on first control. So we want to make sure we have good control and feel good about it before those cuffs come out, which just become a distraction.